We're going to talk about rhombus, squares, rectangles. Now we got to talk about the what they are first, and it's pretty simple. They're all related, but they all have different ways to look at them, different properties. So first off, let's start with a rectangle. It's probably the easiest one. We have a rectangle. What do we know about a rectangle? Well, we know that this side and this side right here are going to be equal, and they're going to be parallel, not probably. And this side right here are going to be parallel, and this side down here is parallel with that side. We also know that this side right there and this angle right there and that angle are all equal. So if we want to look at a rectangle, 4 angles are congruent. Now, if we look at a rhombus, now let's see if we can do a rhombus here. Let's look at this one. Let's go this one. Oh, no, not that one. That one. This is a rhombus. Now, what do we know about a rhombus? Well, a rhombus is a figure that has 4 equal sides. Now, why is that true? Well, all sides, 4 sides, are congruent. So this is a rectangle, and this is a rhombus. And we all know what a square is. A square on the other side has a combination of both things. We have a square. A square has 4 sides that are congruent, and it also has 4 right angles. Okay, square, 4 sides congruent, and 4 angles that are congruent. That is the gist of it. Now, what else do we know about these? Well, all 4 of them are parallelograms.
Hey, Mr. Locke. Anyone by chance find a bump?
So what else do we have there? All 4 are parallelograms, and that's they all have properties that share. Now, if we want to look at this a little bit farther, we can look at it the next page. Let's see here. Now, we have a square. We have a square. Let's put the square in the center. Let's look at our rectangle. Let's go over here, and then let's go to our rhombus. No, can't do that. All right, so and then a rhombus over here. Now, can a rhombus be a square? Well, yeah, a rhombus can be a square. Remember, a rhombus has 4 sides that are equal. So that's true. Now, can a rectangle be a square? Well, yes, a rectangle can be a square because the thing that makes a rectangle is the 4 right angles. So what we can look at is that rectangles and rhombus can both be squares. Now, can a rhombus be a rectangle? No, it can't, because rectangles don't have 4 sides that are equal. It has the 4 angles that are equal. Now, let's see here. What else we got? Let's look at this next page, this next thing, because what we're going to look at is let's look at rhombus first. Now, rhombuses are interesting because the rhombus we have here. The cool thing about the rhombus is that the diagonals diagonals are perpendicular. Well, you guys know what perpendicular means. They form right angles. So this is a right angle, this is a right angle, and those and so on. Those are right angles. We also know that a rhombus has the diagonals break the angles into they bisect each other. Excuse me. They bisect the opposite angle. So in other words, if we were to draw this right there and draw that one right there, this angle right here is the same as that angle right there, and that angle right there is the same as that angle right there. And then we can do the same thing for these up here, this one and that one, and those 2 right there. Okay, so all the angles bisect each other, they're all equal. So opposite angles are equal. Now, if we look at the rectangle, it's a little bit different. The rectangle, well, the diagonals on a rectangle they bisect each other and they are equal. So in other words, we have 4 congruent segments. Now, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's all I have for you. So if you have any questions, bring them up in class tomorrow, write them in the stuff below, and we'll talk more tomorrow. See you.